Good evening, everyone. Very good evening. Am I audible to you all? Am I audible to you all, everyone? Okay, guys. I think we have started with arrays, right? In the last class, we have started with arrays, and we have solved few programs. And one such program was your bubble sorting, wherein we had to sort the elements accordingly to ascending order. Okay, in an ascending order, we have sorted the elements. I hope all of you have traced the code. Everybody has traced the code. Understood how bubble sorting is done? Everyone? Guys, do you have any doubts in the program? You have done everything? I didn't do since I have many work in office today. I will trace. Okay. What about others? Done now? Okay. So I have also given you one homework, right? To find the you have already know how to find the smallest element. Okay. How to find the smallest element we have done. And I have given you as a homework that how to find the second smallest element. Second smallest element. I told you to find the second smallest element. Everybody has done? I think two homeworks I have given you. One is to find second smallest element and to find the largest element. Yes. Everybody has done? Everybody? You guys are done? Largest done. Okay. The simple logics, if you change, you will get it. What about second smallest? Smallest we have already done. What about second smallest? How many of you have done? Yes. Everyone? How many of you have done it? Okay, will you do it tomorrow and come? Will you do it tomorrow and come? Three things you have to trace tomorrow and come. Okay, three things I will not do. Okay, I want you guys to try and come. At least if you have tried, I will do. But if you have not tried, I will surely not do. So first thing is your bubble sort. You have to trace and come. Okay. So first thing is bubble sort. Second thing is your to find to find largest element in array. To find largest element in an array. Okay. And third one is to find second smallest in an array. To find second smallest in an array. Okay. These are the three homeworks you have to do. Tomorrow I will ask. If you are not done, then I will only do it. Okay. Then you will be in loss. In case if this program comes in your interview, so that time you will be in loss. Okay. So bubble sort to find largest element in an array, to find the second smallest element in an array. These are the three programs you have to do and come. Okay. So for today, that is a homework for you. Okay. So let us carry on. Let us carry on with your searching techniques. Okay, there are searching techniques. So first let us understand your linear search. Let us understand your linear search. Okay, now let us see how to search an element, how to search for an element in a linear way. How to search for an element in a linear way. Okay, now, okay, see, I will give you a set of an elements. You have to tell me in which index the element is found. Okay. So I will give you int a array is equal to 3, 8, 1, 5, 9, 2. Okay. Now You want to find one element. Suppose you want to find 9. Now, can anyone tell me the index of the element 9? Index of the element 9. Anyone? Is it is fourth index? Okay. So index number. Okay, let us write index. Index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in index number 4, we have the element which you are finding. Here normally we found out, but through the arrays, how we can find through the arrays. Okay, now let us see this is one of the searching technique, okay, which will be asked in your programs, I mean in your interviews, that will be asked. So make sure you understand. Now how can we know which is the index of the element which you are trying to find? Okay, if the element is found, suppose you are trying to find the element 9, you are trying to find the element 9. Okay, element 9 is here, and you will easily say the index of it. But through the code you have to find out not only element. Suppose if I tell what is the element, I mean what is the index of the number 8, means what is the position of the element 8 in a array is, now 8 is in index number, index 1. Okay, 8 is in index 1. So like this we can easily find out the position of an element in an array. So here this is in fourth position, this is in fifth position. Now we have taken the number 9. We have taken number 9. Our logic is whatever number, if it is present here, the number which we are trying to find is present here. If it is present, then we will return the index of that number. If the element which we are trying to find is present between here, means we will go for this index of that number. In case, suppose, now can you tell me what is the index of the element 4? Can you tell me what is the index of element 4 in this array? Index of element 4. No, I told you where is 4 present in this element. Where is the 4 present? In which index 4 is present? 4 is an element, okay, not index. 4, where the 4 is found? Doesn't exist. So if the element doesn't exist, we have to tell to the user that element is not found. So whenever element is found, you have to return the index of that element. Suppose if element is not found, you have to return -1. You have to return -1. Why? Because always index of the element starts from 0. If you are going for -1, which means the element is not found in the array. If you're returning -1, which means element which you're trying to search is not found. Element which you're trying to search is not found. Okay, so this is about your finding the element in a linear way. So how do you find? Why do we tell it as a linear search? See, from the starting we'll go, and whenever the element is found, we will stop execution there and we'll return the value. Okay, why -1 only? Okay, now you tell me the logic why we should not use -1. What number we can use? What number we can use instead of -1? Logic is starting from 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity, you will have array elements. You have array elements, but in the -1, you don't have array elements. You will not find any array elements in the from the -1. -1 means it don't have any elements. From the 0, any element if you return, no, you will be returning the actual elements, which is not correct. But if you are going to -1, which means the element is not found. Other than -1, if you are getting any index, other than -1, any index you are getting, okay, that means from the 0, take from the 0, any element you take, means the element is present. Understood? Why we go for -1? Yes, sir, Sanket got it. Ma'am, if we don't found 2 element, then the time we write no. No. See, any minus value you can write. Any minus value you can write. It's not that only -1. No. Index starts from where? Where index starts from? Index starts from 0 to infinity. Index starts from 0 to infinity. Limit is, if you go for -1, which means element is not found. Any number you take, -1, -2, -3. But in a standard format, -1 we will take. In a standard format, -1 we will take. Minus any number you can take. But in a standard format, very easy one and a standard format, -1 we will take. Why -1 we will take? If any element is not found within this 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, positive 0 to positive infinity, then element is obviously it is not found, because array index only starts from 0. Array index only starts from 0. If it is going to -1, means element is not found. Okay, so this is about your, and guys, did you get it? Why we have to go for -1? Everybody understood? Guys, got it? Okay. Now what we shall do is, we shall use one for loop, because from the starting till the ending we have to use. From the starting till the end we have to search for the element 9, and wherever we found that element, we will stop the execution there. Wherever we find that element, no, we will stop the execution there and will return the index of that value. We'll stop the execution there and we'll return the value. Okay, we will return the index of that value. Next, now what we shall do, we shall go for a for loop. For int I is equal to, starting from index 0, I less than a dot length and I plus plus. Okay, now in the for loop we have to put a condition that if array of I is equal to element, now whatever the element we have to find, now that will take in a variable s. Int s is equal to 9. Element, the search element which you want to find out is element 9. Okay, now here, if array of I, any index of array, now array of I is equal to the variable s. If array of I is equal to the variable s, in that case we will return the index. We will return the index of that element. We will return the index of that element. If the element is not found, control comes out of for loop, then we will return -1. Okay, then we'll return -1. -1 indicates that the element is not found. -1 indicates that the element is not found. And one more reason why we have to take -1 is Java also takes -1 by default. Your Eclipse, your Java, whatever you take, it will also take -1 by default. So we will also take -1. Okay, next, let us start tracing the code here. Start tracing the code. So listen carefully, everyone. Now, starting from index, I is equal to 0. Okay, I is equal to 0 and 0 is less than a dot length. What is the length here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0 should be less than 6. Now, if array of I is equal to yes, which means array of 0 is equal to 9. Array of 0 equal to 9. Array of 0 means how much? Array of 0 means 3. So 3 is 3 equal to 9? Yes, you guys tell me. Is 3 equal to 9? Is 3 equal to 9? No, obviously no. So if 3 is not equal to 9, then the if condition is wrong. When if condition is wrong, control will not enter into the inner block. Okay, so again control goes here. Now it will be increased by 1. So I value will be 1 now. 1 is less than 6. Yes. So now array of 1 equal to 9. Array of 1 equal to 9. Element in the array of 1 is 8. So now you tell me, is 8 equal to 9? Is 8 equal to 9? No, obviously no. So here also condition is false. Now we will go increment the value by 1. Now we'll increment by 1, it will become 2. So array of 2 equal to 9. Array of 2 is how much? 1. So 1 equal to 9. Now also condition is false, because 1 is not equal to 9. Yes. Yes, Sanket, hold on. Now again we'll increment the value. So I will become 3. I will become 3. 3 less than 6, condition is true. So array of I, that is array of 3 equal to 9. Array of 3 is how much? 5. So 5 is equal to 9, condition is false. Again we'll go increment. 3 will become 4. 3 will become 4. 4 is less than 6, condition is true. So array of 4 equal to 9. Array of 4 value is how much? 9. So 9 equal to 9. 9 equal to 9, condition is true. When the condition is true, control will come inside if block and it will return the index. So what is the index now? It is 4. So it will return the index 4. It will return the index 4. So now if you are returning the index 4, obviously what is the element present in index 4? That is 9. So the element which are searching, that is the element 9, the element which are searching is present in the index 4. Element which are searching, you are searching for 9, no, it is present in index number 4. Okay. In case if you are searching for the element 8, okay, we'll go for 6. If you are searching for element 6, every iteration will be done starting from here. It will be compared with all the numbers. You will take one element, okay, you will take 6, okay, 3 equal to 6, no, 8 equal to 6, no, 1 equal to 6, no, 5 equal to 6, no, 9 equal to 6, no, 2 equal to 6, no. So the for loop will get out of the loop. For loop will get out and outside we have returned -1. So -1 will be returned to the user. -1 will be returned to the user. So since -1 is returned to the user, okay, now it is told that element is not found. Element is not found. Element is not found in this situation. Okay. So this is how you can check an element in a linear way. This type of search in a linear way is called as linear search. This is called as linear search. And for the linear search, okay, elements or the numbers need not to be in ascending order. Need not to be in ascending order. Okay, the elements which you'll be searching for, they don't have to be in ascending order in whatever way they are. In whatever order, in ascending or descending or mixed, whatever order it may be, we will easily find the index of the element which you are trying. Okay, so now let us go for the your Eclipse and let us understand how we will do using code. Same thing only we will do using Eclipse. Let us go to a project. Project is E23. And we shall go for SRC. In SRC, we will go for array programs. So in array programs, we shall create one class. Okay. So the class name we shall give as linear search. Okay, linear search. So let it create. Okay, linear search. Now what we shall do is, let us go for main method. Let us go for main method. Now after going for main method, now what we shall do is, we shall go for elements. Int a array is equal to, we shall take the same elements. We shall take 3, 8, 1, 5. We shall take 9 and 2. Okay. Now after that, after taking this, next what we have to do is, we shall go for a method call statement. We will create one method which will accept the array, and we'll also tell which element you want to find. Okay, so using method call statement, we will call that method. Okay, and we will return the values. And after returning, we will check if the element is found or not. If element is found, you will get the index of it, or you will get -1. Okay, so let us create one method here. Okay, I will teach you one shortcut for creating a method. So listen carefully. In case, okay, you're in interview and you have to create a method very quickly. Don't follow this usually, but I will tell you. Listen carefully. I want to create one method name called as search. What I will do? Search of. Now I will pass the array A and I will pass the element which I have to find out. So I have to find out the element 9. Now, is there any search method? Do we have any search method here? Obviously, no, we don't have search method. Now what you have to do is, you have to take the cursor and place on the search. So what it will show? Create method search. And it will only give the argument. See, int array, int. Obviously, we are going for int array and int. Now click on this. Did we get one method? Did we get one method? It should not be public. I mean, it should not be private. It should be public. Okay, guys, did you get how to create a method very easily? This is for quicker way of creating a method. Everybody understood the shortcut? Okay, so here we have a search method. In the search method, we are passing the array and we are passing the element which has to be found out. We are passing element, I mean, we are passing the whole array here, and we are also passing the element to be found. Now, element to be found, I mean, element, the whole array is here, and the element to be found in is here. So instead of I, we will take yes, because we use for loop, we use either. That is why. Okay. Now we shall go for a for loop. Now, starting from index int I is equal to 0, I should be less than array dot length and I plus plus. After this, we shall go for if array of I, if it is equal to the element which you want to search. Okay, if it is equal to the element which you have to search, very simple, you will be returning the index of that element. You will return the index of that element. But suppose if you are not able to find that element, you have to return -1. You should write this outside the for loop. You have to write this outside the for loop. So since the return statement, in return statement we are returning the value, okay, that is int value. Here in the return type also you have to write int only. In the return type also you have to write int only. Okay, so if the element is found, we will return the index of that element. If the element is not found, outside the block for loop control comes, we will return -1. Now we have to prepare a logic in a main method in such a way that if element is found, we have to tell the element which you are searching is in the index number, that index. If element is not found, we have to tell element is not found. We have to tell element is not found. So what we'll do is, let us store this search of a comma 9, that's method call statement, inside one variable, because whether any one index or any -1, it will be returned to the called method, I mean calling method. So from the main method, search method is a method call statement. From here only control went to this method. From line number 19, especially from the RHS side only, control went, solved everything and came back to the same method call statement. So whatever the return value we told, no, return I or return -1 is the value that index or any number is present in this search. So since the index value is present in this method call statement, if you print this method call statement, you will get a int values. If you print this method call statement, you will get a int values. So that the int values will store in variable s. We'll store in variable s. Next, what we will do is, we'll go for if block. If yes not equal to -1, okay, if variable s not equal to -1, we will tell element is found at the index yes, element is found at the index yes, when if the variable yes is not equals to -1, if it is not equals to -1, we can tell element is found at the index variable yes. Okay, whatever the data will be returned by the user. No, if it is, I mean, this returned by the method, if it is not equal to -1, then we will tell element is found there. But if it is equal to -1, this condition will become wrong. When the condition is if condition in the if is wrong, it will come to else block. When the condition in if is false, control comes to else block. Now after coming to else block here, now we shall tell element is not found. We shall tell element is not found. Element is not found. Okay, let us start executing. Okay, element is found at the index 4. Why are we getting index 4? Because we told the element which has to be searched is 9. Now, do we have the 9 here? Yes, we do have 9 in the index number 4. So, we got the output that element is found at the index number 4. Now, I will give you one number, 6 we will take. Now, 6 is nowhere to be found. Okay, here 6 is nowhere to be found. So, if we execute, now we'll get element is not found. Are we getting element is not found? So, this is the logic behind your linear search. I hope everybody understood. Everybody got the program? Understood? Has everybody understood? Okay, fine. Now let us go for the next one. Okay. So in the next program, we'll go for binary search. We'll go for binary search. So binary search means what? How to do it? What do we do there? Okay, first let us understand the technique and let us come back to the program. So let us go for tracing the program. Okay, so now we shall understand about binary search. Okay, so let us understand about excuse me. So let us understand about binary search. So in the binary search, we will take few elements. See, there is a rule for the binary search. For the binary search, you have to take the element which is present in ascending or descending order. This binary search works only for the sorted elements. Binary search works only for the sorted elements. Okay. Now here the sorting there the searching is faster than the linear. Here the searching is faster than the linear. Compared to linear search, this search is faster, and for this there is a rule. The rule is you have to give elements which is sorted. It doesn't matter if it is in ascending or if it is in descending, but the element should be sorted. Sorted means arranged in an increasing order or arranged in a decreasing order. In any order it might be there, but element should be sorted. Okay. So now let us go for the elements. Let us take elements now. So elements we can take as 3, 5, 7, 9, 12 and 15. Okay. So these are the elements to be, I mean here is the elements. Now we can find out the index of element 12. Now can you tell me what is the index of the 12? Index of 12. Starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is also 4 only. Okay, fine. Now in this binary search, what we're gonna do is first we will add 0 and 5. We will get the mid element first. We will get the mid element first. After finding the mid element, if mid element is here, this side, see, this is the element. If mid element is this side, we will go towards this. If okay, if the mid element is here, suppose assume the mid element is 7. Mid element is 7 and the element we have to find is 12. We will go towards this side. Okay, we'll go towards this side. If midday element is 7 and the element which we have to find is 3, we will go towards this side. So based on the mid element, we will check which side is the element which you have to find by going for greater than or less than. By using greater than or less than, we will find out. So let us see properly how we can do it. So let us take in a proper array sequence. Okay, so let us take it neatly. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll go for elements. We'll go for 3, go for 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, and 15. 15. Indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After this, now, first we have to take 0 as a starting. Starting will take int. Just take int. Start variable is equal to 0 and int end is equal to so if you're taking variable a, for this we will go for a dot length minus 1. A dot length minus 1. After this, we have to check if the starting index always should be lesser than ending index, lesser than or equal to ending index. Always remember, starting index should be lesser than or equal to ending index. So how can we find that out? Using a while loop. Using while loop, now we'll understand. While start variable should be less than or equal to end variable. Because see, if starting is here means ending should be here. Okay, if ending is here, if starting is more than the ending means, then obviously program will not work. So that is why starting should be less than or equal to ending. Okay, then we'll go for the while loop block. This condition to be satisfied. Okay, next, here first we have to find out the mid element. How can we find out the mid element? We'll go for int mid element is equal to, okay, we'll go for start variable plus end variable divided by 2. Actually, we shall divide like this, divided by 2. Now, can you tell me what is the starting? Starting is 0. Ending is a dot length minus 1. When you go for a dot length minus 1, which means length is how much? 6. 6 minus 1 is obviously 5. So 0 plus 5 by 2. Now, what is 5 by 2? What is 5 by 2? 5 by 2 is how much? We are taking int. Remember, we are taking int. We are taking the data type int. How come point will come? Point will not come. Guys, in your Java, there is no round figuring. Round figuring is not there. You will get 2.5. If it is float or double, it will store 0.5. Now, int stores only 2 data types. Int stores only 2. Float double stores decimals. Int stores only 2. So, now int stores only 2. 2 2s are 4. See guys, 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 1. 0.0. 2 5s are 10. 2.5 you got. How come 3? It is not 3. You can't do round figuring here. 0.5 will be ignored. That's a data loss. 2 will be taken. So here 5 divided by 2 is 2 only. So here now we will take the mid index. The mid is an index actually. Now we will check. Okay, we will check if your the element, okay, the element which you have to search now will go for int s is equal to 12. Element which you are trying to search is 12. Okay, now here the element which you are trying to search is equal to array of mid element. First we have to check if the element is equal to mid element or not. So here, if the element is equal to mid element, we will return the index, that is mid. We will return mid. We'll return mid. Else, I mean we'll go for else if, because one more condition we have tried. Else if here element which you are trying to find is lesser than the array of mid, lesser than the array of mid, then 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 what we will do, we will go for reducing the values from end is equal to mid minus 1, mid minus 1. In the else part we'll go for, the else part we'll go for start is equal to mid plus 1. Okay, now why we have taken like this? See, now we are having this element. Okay, you'll understand while doing. So we have 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15. Now currently telling variable s, inside variable s we have 12. Now you tell me 12 is equal to array of mid is how much? Mid element is how much? 2. So mid element is index 2 now. Index 2 we have 7. Now 12 is equal to 7. Condition is false. 12 is equal to 7. Condition is false. Okay. So the condition is false here. So when the condition is false, obviously control not go inside the if. Now we'll check here. If 12 is less than 7, 12 is less than 7, obviously no. Now last else part, in else no, condition will be 12 is greater than 7, because this is the last part. No, obviously it is taken as 12 is greater than 7. So when 12 is greater than 7, obviously what we will do is, from the starting we will go for adding mid plus 1. From the starting is how much? 0. To the start variable, you will go for mid value plus 1. So start variable, currently start is how much? 0. So now we will reinitialize start is equal to mid is how much? 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So now we will start the start value from 3. Instead of starting from 0, we will start from 3. Okay. So now our starting value is index number 3. Now this is the array you have to see. Here is the array you have to see now. This you leave, it is gone now. Now you have to see this, because from the starting, now this is the starting value, 5 is the ending value, 5 is the ending value, yes is the starting value, because starting we have taken as 3. How? Mid value plus 1 we have done, because 12 is greater than 7. Okay. Now after that, now we have to again check this. So starting is equal to 3 now. Starting is equal to 3, ending is equal to same, it is 5 only. Now we have to check if 3 is less than or equal to 5. It's not equals, but 3 is less than 5. Condition is true. Now we shall go for finding mid element again. Start plus n by 2. Starting index is how much? 3. Starting index is 3. Starting index is 3. 3 plus 5 by 2. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 by 2. So 8 by 2 is 4. Okay. 8 by 2 is 4. So currently mid element is 4. Currently mid element is 4. Now we shall go for checking the condition. If variable s is equal to array of mid element. Variable s is consist of 12. Now array of mid element is how much? Array of mid is 12. So now 12 is equal to 12. 12 is equal to 12. So in this situation we will return the index. When you take mid stores the index, so you will be returning 4 to the user. Whoever has been calling this method, no, for them we will be returning 4. When you are returning 4, it means the element which you are trying to find is in index number 4. We were trying to find which element? 12. 12 we are trying to find, and it is present in the 12 index is a 4. So when we get index 4, it means the element which you are trying to find is 12. Okay. So here, one logic you have to understand is, if the element which you are trying to find is here and the mid element is before that element, so starting will increase. So we will go towards here. Simple logic you have to remember, very simple. In an array, if the element which you are trying to find is here but the mid is here, we will go towards that element. We will go towards that element. In case element which you are trying to find is here and you are here, you have to go towards this. So when you go towards this, you will go for starting plus 1. Okay, I mean starting plus 1, you will go for starting plus 1. Now I mean starting is equal to mid plus 1, you will go for. When the element which you are trying to find is this direction, starting is equal to mid plus 1, you will go for. But element is in this direction, I mean here, we'll go for ending is equal to mid minus 1. If the element is in this side, we'll go for ending is equal to mid minus 1. That's the same logic you have mentioned in here. Same logic. If element is, I mean 12 is less than 7, we'll go for ending is equal to mid minus 1. But if the 12 is greater than 7, we'll go for start is equal to mid plus 1. Okay, so this is the simple logic. This is the simple logic. Everybody understood the logic? Everybody got the logic? What is this? Ma'am, repeat again. Okay, we'll repeat in the code, you will get it. You want me to repeat again the complete thing? You guys want me to, everyone wants me to repeat again? Not understood. What happened if it's 7th element? Obviously, we will return minus 1. Outside the while loop, if the element is not found, obviously outside the while loop, we will return minus 1. If the element is not found, outside will return minus 1. Same logic. Okay. Okay, or not understood. Okay, anyone of you have understood? Did code work? Obviously, we did code work here. Okay, so logic is very simple. Okay, let us take the elements here. Okay, I'll explain the logic here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Index values, I mean values will take first. 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15. Indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now listen carefully. First you have to find the mid element. How to find mid element? Starting and ending we have to add and divide by 2. Starting and ending divide by 2. So 0 plus 4. First you have to check if starting and ending is, I mean inside while you have to check if starting is less than or equal to ending. Obviously condition is true. Now what we shall do is we'll add starting and ending. 0 plus 5 by 2. Now obviously 5 by 2 is 2. Now currently the mid element is 7. The element which you have to find out is where? Here. The element which you have to find out, the searching element is 12. Okay. Now what we shall do is, first we'll take mid element. We'll check if the variable a is pointing here, we'll go for if array of I or array of mid is equal to 12. Array of mid, how much? What is the mid value here? 2. Array of 2 equal to 12. Array of 2 is how much? 7. 7 equal to 12. Condition is true? No. Condition is not true. When the condition is not true, we'll go for next one. Next, if the element which you are trying to find, that is 12. Okay. If it is less than the array of mid element, 12 is less than array of mid is how much? That is 7. Is 12 less than 7? No. Next condition will go for, okay, 12 is greater than array of mid. Okay, 12 is greater than array of mid. Obviously 12 is greater than 7. When 12 is greater than 7, we have to increase the index value towards the element side. We have to go towards the element side. How we can go? Through your mid element. So starting index usually was 0. Now for the starting index, starting For the starting, we'll go for mid plus 1. We'll go for mid plus 1 because the 12 is less 12 is greater than 7 actually. The element which you're trying to find is here, that is 12. 12 is greater than 7, so we have to go towards this direction. Okay, so we have to go towards this direction. So if you want to go towards this direction, for the starting variable, starting was pointing to 0. Now we shall go for starting is equal to mid plus 1. So mid plus 1 will start from, we'll go for one element shifting we can do. From here to here we have got it shifting. Now starting should start from s is equal to mid plus 1, 2 plus 1. No, now starting itself is from 3. Now starting itself is from 3. Now we have to check if 3 is less than or equal to 5. Obviously true. Now we shall go for finding mid element. So starting is how much? 3. Ending is 5. 5 plus 3 by 2, and that is 8 by 2. It is 4. Now mid element is 4. Mid element is 4. Now we will check if the element 12 is equal to array of mid element. So mid element is currently is 4, and the element which you are trying to find is also 4. So 12 equal to 12. Now we shall send the index to the user. I mean to the caller of the method. So m is what? Index. So now index, that is 4. Now 4 will be sent. Now 4 will be sent. Okay. So this is how we will find the element. In case if after searching everything, if element is not found, we will go return -1 after while loop. Okay. So this is how we'll go for binary search. You guys got it now? Take index 1 value. What? Everybody understood this now? Understood the logic? Still not understood. Okay, we'll do code, then you'll understand. It's very easy. Okay, don't get confused. Preeti, what you told? Take index 1 value. Why you have to take index 1? We should not take index 1 because index 1 we have to not take because here we don't know where the element is found. Element might be found in index 0. Then if you're starting from index 1, we might miss that. Okay, so that is the reason we will not take from index 1. 5. Preeti, what you're asking? Okay. You want me to take the element to be found 5. Okay, got it. So element to be found 5 you have to take.
I want that one only.
Okay. Okay, we'll do the logic for that now. Okay, we will take the element 5. Okay, listen carefully, everyone. Understand? Okay, we'll do it again. It's not possible to take a new one. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So elements are 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, and 15. Index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, people who have not understood, listen carefully. Starting is 0, ending is 5. Logic, starting should be less than or equal to ending in the while loop. So, here always remember, starting should be less than or equal to ending. Condition is true. Now, we shall go for finding mid element. Mid element how? Starting plus ending by 2. Mid element equals to starting plus ending by 2. Starting is 0, ending is 5. 5 by 2 is 2 2s are 4. 0.5, this is int, no, int m, no, it will not store a point. Okay, so mid is 2. Mid is 2. Now, we shall go for the condition. What is the condition? The condition is here, inside the while loop. Inside the while loop, now the condition is if, okay, so the element with to find s is equal to, we will take 5. We have to find for 5 now. Okay, so if The element which you are trying to find is equal to array of mid. Now, element which you are trying to find is how much? 5. 5 equal to array of mid is how much? Index number 2. That is 7. 5 equal to 7? Obviously no. So let us go for else if. Let us try it in dark. Okay, so let us go for else if. Else if S is less than array of mid. Now 5 is 5 is less than 7. Condition is true. 5 is less than 7. So when 5 is less than 7, from the end, we have to go for mid minus 1. Mid is how much? 2. Where is the element to be found? Here, this side. How? Because the element which you are trying to find is 5. 5 is less than 7. When 5 is less than 7, when 5 is less than 7, control should go towards this side. When the element is greater than 7, okay, then the element is greater than, see, 7 is, I mean 12, the element, previously we were checking 12 is less than 7, okay. So here, if the element which we are trying to find, earlier we found out 12 is how much? It is greater than 7. Since it was greater than 7, from here to here we have increased, okay. But the element now which we are trying to find is 5. Now the element, the mid value is 7, that is index number 2. Now element is, the 5 is less than the 7, so we have to go towards here. So end is equal to mid minus 1, mid minus 1. So now end is equal to mid minus 1, so ending will compress to this side. Earlier starting was compressing to, I mean it was starting got increased to 3, but now ending will be compressed to this value. So ending is equal to mid minus 1. Mid is how much? 2. 2 minus 1 is how much? 2 minus 1 is how much? 1. So end is equal to 1. Now currently your elements currently ranges from. So end is pointing towards 1. End is pointing towards 1. So this is the 2 elements which you have to sort now. Okay, this within this 2 only you have to work now. So next again we'll find out the mid element within this. So the logic first we have to find here, 0 is less than or equal to 1. In the while loop we have to find out 0 is less than or equal to 1. 0 is less than or equal to 1. Condition is true. 0 is less than 1. Condition is true. It's not equal, but its R operator is there. Fine. Now we shall go for finding mid element. Mid element is equal to M is equal to S plus E by 2. So 0 plus 1 by 2. Okay. 0 plus 1 by 2. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 by 2 is how much? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. What is the value you will get? What is 1 by 2, guys? 1 by 2. 2 zeros are 0. 2 5 is a 10. 0.5. Okay. So int will take 0. Okay. So int will take 0. Okay. After it takes 0. Okay. So yes, it will take 0 actually. So we will tell if S is equal to array of mid element is 0. So S is 3. S is 3. S is element is 5 and array of 0 is 3. 5 equal to 3. Condition is not true. 5 equal to 3. Condition is not true. So we will check again. So S less than array of mid. So S is the element which you have to find. 5 is less than 3. No, but 5 is greater than 3. 5 is greater than 3. So S greater than array of mid. So when S is greater than array of mid, we will go for starting is equal to mid plus 1. Now currently index 0 we are taking. We have come to this side. We have taken for ending element we have taken. When we found out mid element, we got 3 here. The element 3, that is index 0. So index 0 is 3. It is not 5, it is 3. So again after checking condition, so starting is equal to mid plus 1 it will become. So now after checking here, now 3 and 5 we are doing. Now array here starting is equal to mid plus 1. So when you are going for mid plus 1, mid is how much? Mid value is how much? 0. Currently mid is 0. Now starting is equal to mid plus 1 we are going for. So earlier starting was 0, now starting is 1. So starting is 1. Okay. Now starting is 1. So after that we will check if 1 is less than or equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1, condition is true. So starting is equal to 1 only, now ending also is equal to 1 only. Now starting is equal to 1 only, ending also is equal to 1 only. So 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 by 2 is how much? 1. So the mid element is index number 1. Now we are checking the element S is equal to array of mid. Now element which we are checking is 5. 5 equal to array of 1. Array of 1, what is present in the index number 1? It is 5. So 5 is equal to 5, condition is true, and the element which you are trying to find is in index number 1. So we will be returning index 1, that is mid. Mid element will be returning, inside mid you will be having 1. Okay, so this is how you will be going for your binary search. Okay, so this is how binary search will be there. I think at least now you understood. Guys, got it? If the element is in left side, we will go towards left. If the element which you are trying to find is right side, we will go towards right. Wherever the element is there, we will go towards that. And that is possible with the starting and ending variable. So starting, if the element which you are trying to find, okay, is less than the mid element, we will go for reducing. If the element which you are trying to find is greater than mid element, we will go for increasing. We will go towards that. Okay, everybody, okay, understood. That's good. Okay, now we shall go for yes, Himanshu, Sanket, and others. Understood? Yes, you guys didn't understand still? Guys, have you understood? Others are understood. Hmm. Okay, what about Himanshu? Got it, man? You still have doubt. Okay, no problem. We shall do it here. Okay, so what we shall do is let us take the values int a array is equal to, we shall go for element 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so here we have the array which is sorted. You have to understand, for the binary search, elements should be sorted. It's an increasing order, it doesn't matter, but it has to be sorted. Okay, it has to be sorted for binary. Okay, so I'll just mention one. It's here. Elements should be sorted for binary search. Okay, now, okay, so what we shall do is we'll go for method call statement. Now we'll create one method here. In that method, okay, we'll go for search method, and in that method we will pass first array and we'll try to find the element, that is 12. Okay, 12. Now we shall create one method now. Okay, we'll create one method now. Ma'am, if not, then we apply ascending or descending order method. See, if elements are okay, see, when user gives the elements, you already know how to bring down the elements in order. You have learnt binary, I mean bubble sort. You understood, right? Bubble sort, how to bring down the element into ascending order, right? You know, right? Bring the elements to ascending order, then start with the binary search if elements are not sorted. Okay. Now here what we shall do is, okay, to the element which you're trying to find, we shall take yes. Next, we shall take the starting as index number 0, because all the array index start from 0. So int ending is equal to a dot length minus 1. Okay. Now we shall go for while loop. While start is always should be less than or equals to end. Always should be less than or equals to end. Now we shall go for finding the mid element. We'll go for finding the mid element. So int mid element is equal to start plus end, start plus end divided by 2. Now we shall go for the conditions. If the element which you are trying to search is equal to array of mid element, in that case you have to return the mid value to the user. So your return type will take it as a int. Now else if we'll go and check if the element which you're trying to find is less than array of mid. If it is less than array of mid, we shall go for ending is equal to mid minus 1. Ending is equal to mid minus 1. Else, obviously, when you go to else, it means that element which you're trying to find is greater than mid element. Element which you're trying to find is greater than mid element. Okay. Now, here we shall go for start is equal to mid plus 1. Start is equal to mid plus 1. If the element is not found outside the while loop, we'll return minus 1. Same logic here. Search one, no, we will implement linear search thing. This we will implement. Okay, this will implement here. We will paste it here. Same logic. The thing is same. If it is there, not equal to minus 1, we will tell element is found at this index. Or else we will tell element is not found. Now, the elements are 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15. Elements are 3, 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 12, 15. Now, starting is equal to 0. Means starting value is how much? 3. Now, people who have not understood, full width focus you see here. Starting is equal to 0. So, 0th index is 3. A is equal to, end is equal to a dot length minus 1. Length minus 1 means what? Last index. What is the last index? That is 5. Last index is 5. The index value is 15. Okay, so index value is 15. Okay, fine. Now, we don't have to take these elements. We just have to go for indexes. Okay. So starting is 0. Ending is a dot length minus 1 means obviously it's 5 because the length is 6. Length minus 1, that is 6 minus 1 is 5. So starting is 0. Okay, I'll just write it. So starting is 0. Ending is 5. Don't forget, starting is 0th index. Ending is length minus 1, that is 5. Now, you have to check the condition. 0 is less than or equal to 5. That is, always starting should be less than the ending. Starting should be less than the excuse me. Starting should be always less than the ending. After this, now listen carefully. You'll go for finding the mid element first. Mid element. So mid is equal to starting is how much? 0. Ending is how much? 5. 0 plus 5 by 2, you'll end up with 2. So currently mid is equal to 2. Now here we are checking the condition. If if the element which you are trying to find is how much? 12. So what is this, ma'am? Only less than na, because if equals to then start and end, not any meaning. See, until this if condition is true, you will keep doing. Until, see, this else ifs, no, else if and else we have taken because this if condition should be true. Okay. So here mid is equal to 2. Mid is equal to 2. So we have taken element 12. 12 is the element which we have to find. We later will take 5 also. So currently it is 12. 12 is equal to array of mid. Array of mid is what? Array of 2. Array of 2, that is array of index number 2. 0, 1, 2. 2 is how much? 7. 12 equal to 7. Condition is true. Condition is true. No. Obviously it is not true. Next. 12 is less than 7. 12 is less than 7. Condition is false. Next, in the else part, obviously it means 12 is greater than 7. Okay, 12 is greater than 7. When 12 is greater than 7, you have to go for starting is equal to mid plus 1. So currently mid value is how much? It is 2. And starting value is how much? 0. So we have started finding the element from 0th index. We have started finding element from 0th index. But when we came to know that the element which you are trying to find, when we came to know that element which you are trying to find is greater than the mid element, when it is greater than the mid element, the starting only will go for plus 1, mid to plus 1. So currently now starting is equal to mid plus 1. Mid plus 1, mid is 2. 2 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. Now the starting itself will start from 3. Starting itself now it will start from 3. That is 0, 1, 2, 3. So starting is how much? 9. Ending is how much? 15. That is starting index is how much? Starting index is how much? 3. Ending index is 5. Now we shall check if 3 is less than or equal to, I mean, index 3 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is true. Now we shall try to find the mid element. When finding the mid element, that is starting plus ending. Starting is 3. Ending is 5. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 by 2, 4. So currently mid element is 4. Now 12 is equal to, now array of 4. A of 4. A of 4 is how much? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Array of 4 is 12. So now 12 is equal to 12. 12 equal to 12. So when 12 equal to 12, we will return the index. We'll return the index. Index is what? What is the index now present? 4. 4 is the index present now. So since 4 is the index present now, obviously when return statement is executed, that's all. Execution of the whole block is passed, stopped, and control goes to here. So inside search of a comma 9, we have 4. That 4 is stored in this variable s. So 4 is not equal to minus 1, and you will get the output that element is found at the index 4. Element is found at the index 4. So I'll get the output. Element is found at index 3. Okay, we have given element 9. We'll go for element 12. Okay, so element is found at index 4. Okay, we have given 12. So element is found at index number 4. Now what we shall do? We will take the element to be found is 5. Okay, at least did you understand this? When we have taken 12. Yes, Sanket, what you asked, man? Ma'am, only less than because if equals to then start and not not any meaning. I didn't understand your question, Sanket. Yes,
Hello.
Sanket, tell me. What's your
Ma'am,
doubt?
yes, in loop, you
Huh.
mentioned the start is less than or equal to end condition.
Huh.
But if we write equals to, then there is no meaning, na ma'am, for start and end. It should be start less than Yeah, to the end, not equal to, na.
See, some condition will come. When we have taken 5, you got equals to. Remember, when you have seen 5, starting and ending was 1 only. Starting was 1, ending was 1. So, this equal to condition also will work. It has to work. Equals to also will work. Less than or equals to. Anyone should properly work. Until the starting and equals to is equal to or less than. Always starting should be less than the ending. And starting can also be equal to ending. Here we have seen starting can also be equal to ending. In that case also it will work. It can be equal to also, it can be less than also. In both cases it will work.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
man.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay, everybody understood? If the element is 12, how to find out? You guys understood, everyone? Yes, Himanshu and Sanket and Tejaswini, Pooja, others, everyone. Have you guys understood this? It's very easy. Okay, that's a good thing. Now we have seen this 12. Okay, now what we shall do is we will take the element 5. Okay, let us take off all these things which you have written in comments, and then we shall check for the element 5. We shall check for the element 5. Understand the logic. Understand the logic. If you understood the logic, by just by closing your eyes only you can imagine. You don't have to write. Don't have to practice for any code. Understand logic. You'll only be able to write the logic. Okay. Okay. So now we'll try to find the element which is 5. So element which we'll be trying to find now is 5. Okay. So the element which we're trying to find is inside. Yes, we have 5 now. Now starting is equal to 0. Ending is starting is 0. Ending is ending is 5. A length is 6 minus 1 5. So totally from starting from 0 to 5 we have. Use scanner class also. Yeah, you can use scanner class. You can use scanner class. So one thing, if you use scanner class, you have to implement bubble sort. If you use scanner class after taking elements, if you use scanner class after taking elements, here after taking elements you have to bubble sort it. You have to sort it down first. Sort it, then you implement this logic. You have to sort it down first, because we can't expect user to give only elements in ascending or descending. User might give anything. Okay, so we have to bring it to one sorted order. Okay, we shall do it first. Your counselor is here. Okay, we'll get back to the program. Okay, after the requirement announcement. Vandana, you can carry on now.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, guys. This is Vandana from the announcement team. Is my voice is audible? Today, I'm here to announce the requirements and new batch update. I'll be sharing the screen, guys. Hope the screen is visible. This is testing requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. Once the class done, go through with this. If you are eligible within half an hour, you have to share the details and get registered for the requirements. I'll be moving to the next slide, guys. This is testing requirement. For this requirement, you need to register by yourself. I've shared you the link in the broadcast, guys. I'll be moving to the next slide, guys. This is development requirement. Please check the snap of the slide. I'll be moving to the next slide, guys. This is experience requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. For this requirement, you need to share the updated resume along with the company name to the number which has been mentioned in the slide. I'll be stop sharing the screen. If you have any queries, please let me know. And I've shared you the new batch link in the broadcast, guys. Hope everyone received. Verbal English class will be starting from 11th October, guys. For that, anyone can attend the classes. There is no pre-request. And React JS class will be starting from 29th September. For that, testing student sorry development students web technology should be completed, and project class will be starting from 4th October, guys. For that, testing student manual testing should be completed. That manual testing only for the project class experience candidate, those who are passed out in the year 21, below 21 candidates can attend the project class. And I'll share you the manual grooming session link in the broadcast, guys. Um, uh, for that, those who are registered for the company, those candidates has to be compulsory attend the session, guys. That class will be held for 3 days. 3 days also you need to attend that classes, and for that manual testing should be completed. And those who are interested to attend the classes, those candidates also can attend the classes. If you have any other queries, please let me know. Guys, for a project class will be starting from 4th October. For that, student manual testing should be completed, and experienced candidates, only experienced candidates can attend the project class. Those who have passed out in the year 21 and below 21 candidates can attend the classes. Okay, that's it from my hand for the today's classes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, mom.
Okay, yes, guys. Now let us start. Okay. So currently now we have to find out element 5. What is the index of element 5? Now starting index is 0, ending is 5. Okay. Now what we shall do is first we have to check. Okay. First we have to check if starting is less than or equal to 5. Condition is true. Now we shall find out the mid element. Mid element is mid equals to starting is how much 0, ending is how much 5. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 by 2, 2. Next. So element which you have to find is 5. So 5 is equal to array of 2. Array of 2 is what? 0, 1, 2. That is array of mid. Array of mid is this 7. Array of mid is 7. So 5 equal to 7? No, condition is false. So next, if 5 is less than 7, condition is true. When condition is true, ending we have to bring it down mid minus 1. So now ending equals to mid is how much? 2. 2 minus 1 is how much? 2 minus 1 is 1. Excuse me. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Now after that, ending currently is 1. Now we shall check here. If 0 is less than or equal to 1, 0 is less than 1 only. Condition is true. Now we shall find the mid element again. Mid is equal to starting is 0, ending is 1. 0 plus 1 by 2. Obviously it is 0. So currently mid element is 0. Mid element is 0. Okay. So we shall find 5 is equal to array of 0. Array of 0 is how much? It is 3. Array of 0 is 3. So that is 3. 5 is equal to 3. 5 is equal to 3. No. Next. 5 is less than 3? No. Here 5 will be greater than 3. 5 is less than 3? No, 5 is greater than 3. So starting v equals to mid plus 1. So we will take start variable is equal to mid is how much currently? It is 0. So 0 plus 1, it will be equal to 1. So now starting we will take it as a 1. So 1 is equal to 1. Condition is true. 1 is equal to 1. Yes. Now we shall find out the mid element now. So end plus start plus end. Starting equals to 1 only. Ending equals to 1 only. Starting equals to 1 only. Ending also equals to 1 only. Now, so mid is equal to 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2. Because starting is also 1, ending is also 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 by 2 is 2 ones are 2. So mid will be 1. Mid will be 1. So 5 is equal to array of 1. Array of 1. So a of 1. 1 is what? 5. Now 5 is equal to 5. So when it is equal to 5, now array of mid, what is the index now? It is 1. So 1 will be returned to the calling method. 1 will be returned to the calling method. So here for the 5, now you will get the 1 as an index. Element is found at the index 1. Can you see? Element is found at the index 1. Okay. So I hope you understood. Everybody understood the program? When it is less than, when it is greater than, what logic we have to use? Everybody got it now? Guys, understood? What happened to you? Okay, one person has understood. What about others? Have you guys understood? If you're not responding, I will think that you have understood. Last part, explain again. Last part, which one? Last part, which one, man? This equals to this part. See, equals to. Okay. So, when the 5 is greater than 3, when 5 is greater than 3, starting is equal to mid plus 1. Currently, mid value is 0. 0 plus 1 will become 1. Ending value is 1. Starting also is 1. Ending is 1. Starting also is 1. Ending already it became 1. Previously only it became 1. Now starting also became 1. Now when we are checking 1 is less than or equal to 1, condition is true. Now starting plus ending. So starting also is 1, ending also is 1. So starting plus ending by 2. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2. 2 by 2? 2 by 2? You will get 1. So mid will be 1 now. Mid variable mid is equal to 1. Now, yes, what is the element to be found? 5. 5 equal to array of 1. Array of 1. Array of index 1. So, array of index 1, what do we have? 0 we have 3. 1 we have 5. So, 5 equal to 5. So, now we will return 1 to the user. Yes, Sanket got it. And after returning, here the logic will be done. Okay. Okay, I hope everybody has understood. Okay, now what we shall do is homework programs I have given. I don't know if you are able to do or not. I am sure you will do, but okay. See, I have given you one program, right, to find out the largest number. Okay, you know how to find smallest number, right? Now, can anyone help me to find out the largest number? Yes, we shall find out the largest number. Anyone? Anyone? largest element in array. Okay. Okay, now I shall go for. I have given homework, but I don't know you guys will for tracing this well. If you will sure you will surely take one day. So replace smallest from largest. That is what. Okay, Imanshu, will you help me with the code now? Will you help me with the code? Okay, so the elements which we have taken is I think we have taken. Okay, we will take the same element. Now we shall find the largest. So int a array is equal to, we shall take 4, 8, 1, 6, 2, and 3. Now, okay, we can proceed from now. Now we'll go for method call statement. So I just a minute. I'll just write method call statement here, and the element. Um. Okay, so largest element in an array. Um. Okay, so I have given you homework, right? To find the smallest elements I taught you, sorting the elements I taught you. Okay, to find the okay, smallest to largest I've taught you. Okay, so I'm just thinking if I've taught you or not. Okay, this is not the values you have taken. Any values you can take, but if you take the same values, it will be familiar for you. 2 okay, whatever, sort, or we can, okay, directly we'll go, no need any method call statements. Okay, Manchu, I've made it easy for you. Same values I've taken. Now can you help me with the code? You can unmute and you can help me with the code. Yes, Himanshu. Okay. Okay, so we will take int largest is equal to, by default we will take it as an array of 0. By default we will take it as array of 0. Next, in the for loop we have to access all the elements. Now we will go for int I is equal to, already we have taken index 0, we will take index 1, and I will be less than a dot length and I plus plus. Next, if any array of I value, okay, if it is greater than the largest, if it is greater than the largest, then we shall go for largest variable is equal to that array of I, and then we shall tell out of the for loop after coming, we shall tell the largest element is your variable largest. So here, very simple. First let me explain the logic here. Same, it is like the smallest one only. Okay, so okay, so let us, okay, okay, so let us go for this. Where is it? Okay, now we shall take the elements. Elements are 5, 6, 2, 4, 3, 1, 8. Now we shall take 6. Okay, if 6 is greater than 5. Okay, yes guys, you tell me, is 6 greater than 5? 6 is greater than 5, and the largest we have taken as 5 only. 6 is greater than 5, yes. So now condition is true, so largest will become 6 now. Largest is 6. Okay, 6 is done. Next we will go for 2. Okay, now largest is how much? It is now, okay, largest has become 6 now. Now 6 is greater than 2. Okay, just a minute. 2 is greater than largest, that is 6. Okay, yeah, 2 we have to take. 2 is greater than 6? No, obviously not. Leave 2. 4 is greater than 6? 4 is greater than 6? Obviously no. 3 is greater than 6? Obviously no. 1 is greater than 6? 1 is greater than 6? No. Now 8 is greater than 6? 8 is greater than 6? Yes. Now largest will become 8. Currently the variable L, that largest will become 8. 8 is the largest value. Okay. Okay, give some random numbers. Anyone? Give some random numbers. We shall take it and do it. Any random numbers? Preeti? Usually Preeti gives the largest values. Okay. Okay, what we shall do? Okay, I've given. Okay, wait a second. 88, 65, 44, 90, 23, 56. Okay, fine. Now, largest will assume it is 88. See, I am taking value here, but you have to take through the index. Array of index you have to take. Okay, I'm just taking direct values here. L is equal to 88. Keep the 88. You shall start from 65. Is 65 is greater than 88. Okay, so we shall go for 65 is greater than 88. Is 65 greater than 88? 65 greater than 88? Condition is wrong. Next, 44. 44. Okay, this is done. We'll go for next. 44 is greater than 88. Here also? No. Next, 90 greater than 88. It is? Yes. So, largest will be 90. Largest will be 90 because condition is true. After that, leave 90. Next, go for largest will become 90 now. Okay. Now, we'll go for 23. 23 is greater than the largest, that is 90. Condition is? Obviously, it is false. Next, 56 is greater than 90. Condition is false. So, largest remaining is, what is the largest now? Largest is 90. Largest is 90. Okay. So, everybody understood how to find the largest value? I mean, largest element in an array. Everybody understood? Guys, did you get it? Everybody? What happened to you? Okay, what about others? Everybody understood? Be responsive. I don't know what's going on. If you tell, I will get to know you have understood. Okay. Okay, so let us execute the code. So what is the largest element here? Currently in here, that is 8. So largest element is that 8 is the largest element. Okay. Now, you already know how bubble sorting is done. You already know how bubble sorting is done. Now, we will take the bubble sorting logic. Okay, we will take the bubble sorting logic. In the bubble sort, we have taken these elements. Okay, we'll just take till here. Now, we shall find out the second smallest element in an array. We shall find out. See, I am only doing all programs. I gave you homework, but I don't know if you'll do or not. For a binary search, only you will take full time. I know. So that's why I'm doing. So make sure you go through everything. Guys, did you receive all the programs which is done yesterday? Have you checked? Did you receive all the 4 programs properly? Did I send any repeated one? Received. Okay. If you have checked, if there is a new programs, yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, so now what we'll do is, okay, yes. So we'll go for to find Second, 2 opens and 2 not opens. If 2 is opening, then obviously other 2 also should open. Maybe internet issues or something will be there. Refresh and see. Okay. So now we shall go for second smallest element in array. After doing program, you will only feel it's very easy. Okay, second smallest element in array. Download option was not there. Sometimes it will happen. Okay, if everybody are getting, if you are not getting, then I really don't know, man, what's happening in the software. That's my work to send the programs, and if it's not working, you have to contact your technical team. You can contact technical team. Okay, bubble sort. So this is the logic for the bubble sort. Okay, the logic for the bubble sort we have taken, but why? Guys, yesterday have you guys understood the logic of bubble sort? If you have understood that, this you'll understand. If you have understood bubble sort, you will understand this. Okay, if you understood bubble sort, okay, fine. Next, let us execute the code and you'll get the elements in an order. Okay, so how we have to go for printing here? Okay. Okay, so what I will do is we shall go for okay, so array of 0. Next, so go for array of 1. Next, we shall go for array of 2. Next, we shall go for array of 3. Next, we shall go for array of 4. Next, we shall go for okay array of 5. How many elements we have? 6 elements we have, or 6 array objects we have. Now, index 0 is 1. Index number 1 is 2. Index 2 is 3. Index 3 is 4. Index 4 is 6. Index 5 is 8. So why I have written here, you will understand. Let us execute. Are you getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8? You got the element? Properly we got. What we have done? Nothing. We have just arranged the element in a order. In a indexing format, we have arranged index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, can you tell me the second smallest element here? In this row, can you tell me the second smallest element? In this output, tell me the second smallest element. Which is the second smallest element in the output? 2. Okay. Now, Sushant got the concept. Yes. Why I have written Sushant got? Okay. Now, what I will do is, I'll just go for array of 1. I'll just go for printing array of 1. Okay. Now, I will tell second smallest element in array, or second smallest element is, we will take second smallest element is, we'll go for array of 1. So in index number 1, always remember index number 0 is the least element after sorting. If it is in an ascending order, that is the smallest element. Okay, index 0 is the smallest element. Index 1 is the second smallest element. Index 3 is the third smallest element. Index 4 is the fourth smallest element. Okay, whatever the elements may be, but accordingly index, if you go, you will get the element. In an interview, they'll ask, find the fifth largest element, second largest element, or first largest element. You will break your brains. Don't do that thing. Question will be very easy. What is the thing you have to do? Whatever the elements are there, do bubble sorting. Do bubble sort. Arrange the elements in ascending order first. Then take the first index. Not index number 0, index number 1. Take index number 1. So now you will get to know the second smallest element is 2. First smallest element is array of 0. Second smallest element is array of 2. Okay. Now can you tell me the largest element in an array? How to find the, it is sorted now. It is sorted. Now here how to find the largest element? What we have to do to find the largest element in this array? Okay, see the output and tell. Sanket, we have 6 elements only. We have 6 elements only. You are given array of 6. That's the array index out of bound exception you will get. We have 6 elements. Index how you have to give? Length minus 1. So it is array of 5. Okay. So now we shall find out largest element is. Shall go for array of 5. Okay. So when you know the length, okay, no problem. So when you know the length, you can directly give. Okay. When you know the length, you can directly give. I shall go for okay. So let us execute. See, we have got 8. So whenever you don't know what is the length, so this logic will accepted. Okay, I mean this logic is accepted. The logic is a dot length means how much? A dot length means it is 6. 6 minus 1 is how much? It is 5. So array of 5. Directly if you write array of 5, that is also correct. But when you don't know the size, so this mistake might happen. So you have sent just array of 6 you send, array of 6 you send. There are 6 elements only. So this mistake can be avoided. This mistake can be avoided by taking this problem, this solution. Okay, take the length, go for minus 1. You'll get the highest element or largest element. Okay, now can you tell me the second largest element in an array? How to find the second largest element? See the code and get me the code. How to find out the second largest element? Yes, guys, respond. How to find the second largest element in an array? Yes, correct. Yes, good. So we shall go for second largest element is. We'll go for array of. You have to remember not just a dot length minus 1. If you go for a dot length minus 1, you'll just get 5. You should go for array of a dot length minus 1. Array of length minus 1. A dot length minus 1. Okay. So now we shall go for a of a dot length minus 2. 2 means what? From the biggest, one step behind. That is the second largest element. Second largest element. Okay. Now let us execute. So what is the second largest element? It is 6. Okay. Now your homework is done. I only have done your homework. Is everyone clear with the concepts? We have done just 4 programs today. Everybody understood those 4 programs? Has everybody understood? Last one. To find second largest element, Apriti. Which one? Second largest. Okay. Okay, let me explain you. Okay, so we have the elements here. Go for a new file. Now listen carefully. We have these elements. Okay, we have these elements. So let us bring it down accordingly to the increasing order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. We shall. Obviously, Sanket, you have to go through once because this is the first time you are studying arrays. Obviously, you have to go through once. Index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is sorted. Okay, in some random numbers are given. Go for bubble sorting. Go for bubble sorting. Sort every element in ascending order. After sorting, you get a sorted format. After that, you can easily get. Listen carefully. Now, smallest element in an array is the index number 0. So smallest is if a variable is an array, so smallest is array of 0. Smallest is array of 0, that is 1. Now, second smallest is array of 1 because second smallest is this only. Okay, smallest is 1, second smallest is this. So second smallest is index number 1, that is array of 1. Okay, so so we shall go for the largest. So largest is okay, directly you can take length 5, but here when you don't know what is the length, you can go for array of. Now what is the length we don't know, so we'll go for a dot length minus 1. Length is how much? 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. You got the last one, last index you got. So a dot length minus 1. When you go for a dot length minus 1, a dot length minus 1, a dot length minus 1. So a dot length minus 1 means a dot length minus 1 means it will be 5. So array of 5 is 8. To find the largest one, done. The second largest is who? Index number 4. Second largest is who? Index number 4. So second largest is equal to a of a dot length. Instead of minus 1 you'll get the largest. Minus 2 if you do, you'll get second largest. Minus 2 if you do, you'll get the second largest. So minus 1 means you'll get the first largest. Minus 2 means second largest. Okay, so second largest is this 4. Okay, index number 4, that is 6. So second largest is 6. Yes, Preeti, got it? How to find the second largest and the largest? Yes, who asked? Okay. See, this logic will work. This smallest will work. This smallest will work when it is index number 0. But second smallest, you have to go for descending order actually. In ascending order, it will not work. See, first greatest is 8. Second greatest or second largest is 6. Like this, you can go for. But you can find the smallest. Smallest is array of 0 every time. Array of 0. Index 0 is the smallest element after sorting. Array of 1, here we have taken 2, but 1 is the smallest. Second smallest is compared to all, that is 2, second smallest. So this condition is true when you go for descending order. Okay, suppose okay, if you go for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now can you tell me how you can find out the second largest? Second largest. Okay, largest, how you can find out here? Anyone? Largest, how you can find out here? Largest. In descending order. Largest. In descending order. Always array from where it will start. Second largest. Oh. Second largest is 6. Array of 0. Yes. First largest is array of, see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 index. First largest is array of 0. Second largest is array of 1. Now first smallest is who? First smallest is array of a dot length minus 1. First smallest is array of a dot length minus 1. Second smallest is second smallest array of a dot length minus 2. Okay, I think you guys got it. No need to explain again. Okay, everybody got the concept? Everybody understood? Everything is clear? Everyone? Ascending order concept, can you explain once again? Bubble sorting. Okay, bubble sorting you want me to explain. I will explain the logic. Will you trace the code and come? I'll explain you the logic. Sushant. Okay, the logic is very simple. So what you have to do is, let us take some random numbers. I will tell you what to do, okay? So just the logic I'll tell you. Because tracing is not possible now. It's already 9. So, okay. So listen carefully. Now we will take some numbers. Same numbers we'll take. We'll take 4, 8, 1, 6, 2, and 3. Now, first cycle, is 4 greater than 8? 4 is greater than 8? Okay, I'll just write it here. 4 is not greater than 8. So 4 remains there. Next cycle, 4, 8, 1, 6, 2, 3. Next cycle, 8 and 1 will compare. 8 and 1. 8 is greater than 1? Yes. So interchange 8 and 1. So it will become 4, 1, 8, 1, 8, 6, 2, 3. Next, we'll go for comparing this index and this index. This index 8 and 6 we are comparing. 8 is greater than 6? Yes. So 8 will be in 6 position. 6 will be in 8 position. So I'll get 1, 4, 1, 6, 8, 2, 3. So how many times you have to sort? You have to see the length. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are there. Okay. 6 minus 1 times you have to sort. Because always remember, last element is already sorted. When you are sorting second largest and second last element is already sorted. Okay, I'll tell you how. So here, now 4, 1, 6, 8, 2. Okay, this index and this place we have done. Now this and this we will do. So 8 is greater than 2. Yes. 4, 1, 6, 2, 8, 3. Next, this and this. 4, 1, 6, 2, 3, 8. So first cycle is done. First cycle is done here. Next, second cycle. So 4 and 1 we will go for 4 and 1. 4 is greater than 1? Yes. So 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, 8. Next, shall go for this one. 4 and 6. 4 is less than 6. So 4 is less than 6. So we don't have to sort. Obviously, we don't have to sort because 4 is less than 6. Next cycle. 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, 8. So 6 and 2 will be sorted. So obviously 6 is greater than 2. So 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8. 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8. Next, these two indexes. See, based on index we are checking. Okay. So 6 and 3. So 6 is the greatest. So it will become 1, 4, 2, 3, 6, 8. Next, last two. 1, 4, 2, 3, 8 is the largest. So it will be as it is. So this we got. Now let us go for one more time sorting. I mean, we'll go for the, okay, we'll go for sorting. Next, 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Obviously it is 1 is the least. So 1, 4, 2, 3, 6, 8. Next, 4 and 2. 4 and 2. So obviously 2 is the least. So 4 is greater than 2. So 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 8. Okay. Next, 2 and 4. 1. Okay, 2 and 4 already done, right? Yeah. So next, 4 and 3. These two positions are done. Now let us go for the next positions. This is how program works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Next, these two positions will compare. 1, 2, 3. Now, since it is correct position, 4, 6, 8. Next, we'll go for last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so always remember, when you're comparing, obviously, when you're sorting two last objects. So here, let me show you. See, when you're sorting already, when you're sorting the last object, now second last object, you're sorting with this and this, you're sorting. Obviously, the last element will be sorted because the least will come front, last will go back. Okay, so obviously it is sorted. So 8 is already sorted. You can leave 8 also, you can leave 6 also. After every time sorting, you can leave 1 values. Okay, you can save some time. So in this much, in third time sorting only, we got the values. But in some numbers completely you have to execute. Got it? Until the outer loop gets a false condition, it will go. Yeah, obviously every value of outer loop, inner loop will execute completely. That is how your nested for loop is. Every value of outer loop, for every value of outer loop, inner loop will execute completely. Okay, yes, got it. Okay guys, if you have understood, you can leave for today. Okay, trace and come. Every program you trace and come. No only I will send. Okay. Yes guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's class. Have a great evening. Take care guys. Bye bye. Good night.